YouTubers. This is probably going to be an organized, disorganized video. Air conditioning is on here. There are some issues with it. I've been talking to tow wrecker out there, and I and I believe 2 other people agree that the system here is low on Freon, that it wasn't charged properly. Basically what's going on here, and I apologize if this is a long video before I get started, but I will appreciate it if you watch it and kind of help me out here. I had it set at 75 in here. I decided I wanted it a little bit cooler, or to see if it could drop the temperature in here, and it did. But it's been running now for about, I don't know, a half an hour, 45 minutes. Hasn't clicked off. Before I go any further, this thermostat was absolutely fine. It was great during the winter for the heat. It's brand new. Let's head on outside here. One thing I'm going to show you is that it's not hot out today. You know, it's in mid to low 80s around here, you old bastard. It's about, if you can read that there, it's I don't know, about 85, 86 degrees. Fix that little, I can't call it a piece of shit because it's about as old as I am and it still works. And it's got mercury in it. But keep in mind, I'm not a pro. But I'm intrigued by, I want to get into refrigeration. So I want you to listen to this compressor and hear it change tones here for a couple of seconds. You'll hear it buzz real loud and then get kind of quiet. Right there, you kind of heard it. Now, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not used to. Maybe this is a junk. Maybe this is a junk name here, but it is putting out a little bit more heat out of the fan here, and I'll tell you what the technician did. There it goes again. But right now, this line here. Except for excessive vibration through it, nothing. It's about outside temperature. The vapor line here, it's cold. It's condensing out here. So with that, let's go look inside. What the hell's that? Oh, excuse me. Gotta fix that step. But take a look in here. Yeah, it does kind of make a little bit of noise. Let's throw on some night vision. It does make a little bit of noise there where the line's touching the wood, which, you know, it's a lot louder down here than it seems. But you can hear the refrigerant. It gets real quiet. Compressor gets loud. And then the refrigerant gets loud again. That's, you know, compressor's right on the other side of that wall there. Now let's take a look at the, let's do night vision here. It's kind of cool. Now let's take a look at the furnace. I haven't plumbed this in yet, so basically I just have a hose draining into a bucket. Good enough to test it. That's a little bit warm here. And this line here, if it's got the Arma Flex on it, so let's see. Liquid line's just a little bit warm, not much. But if you can hear that the refrigerant gets louder and then quieter, louder than quieter. Right now it's loud. And as you can hear, it got quiet. Now, turn on some lights back here. What I was told by the technician, the reason for this sound here, and I'm curious as to what your opinions are. I was told the reason of this sound is that when the refrigerant was released from the compressor, because it was a packaged unit, but instead of the 20-foot line set, we got the 25-foot. So they had to add, I don't know, he said he had to add about a pound, which to me seems like much. And then he overcharged it and had to bleed it off. But anyway, the reason I'm told for this sound is that while releasing the gas and charging it, it purged a good amount of oil, or it shot some oil out of the compressor into the refrigerant line. And this noise is the oil hitting the orifice inside here. And he said it could take, you know, and this is what I don't understand, this is why I'm asking for your help. He said it can take up to a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, for the oil and everything to cycle back around and settle into the compressor. I kind of don't believe that. This compressor has on it about, I'm going to say, at least 48 hours total running time. And when this unit came, it came with 2 orifices. There was an orifice with these coils here, and there was an orifice with the compressor. And he said to better match it, he put the orifice from the compressor in here. The bag that, you know, there's a bag attached to the compressor with the orifice. I don't know if that matters. That's why I'm asking. Ignore my messy little inside shop area. And put my amp meter on here. Okay. This compressor is rated roughly at 12 amps. And if you watch the amp there, I got it on one leg of, and we're going to look at this bottom scale right here. Apologize for the shakiness. I'm standing on a paint can right now. But if you watch that needle, there it goes, it's starting to drop. When the refrigerant gets quiet, the needle starts dropping down like it is now. And it's even dropped down as far as right into here, which is about 6-7 amps. And there it goes right back up again. And maybe, let's see what night vision does. That's just a little shot of my electric panel. Not the neatest, but not the worst. And if I go to the other leg of 220 here, and turn night vision off, I mean, it's doing exactly the same thing. It's balanced. And in the making of this video, it's running upon 10 minutes now. Apologize for the... God damn it! Shit. Hold on. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, that's better. Good rule of measure. When you're standing on a paint can that's right there, which probably isn't a great idea because the floor is concrete, that's metal, and a potential shock hazard. But anyway, when you're standing on a paint can, make sure you don't have a box of plumbing fittings behind you that you step into. Just good for future reference. But anyway, this video is already long, might as well make it a little bit longer. Just using my Hioki, actually my dad's, from when he was an electrician. Checking the amps, it's dead on accurate. But in the 10 minutes making this video, this compressor's been running probably about an hour now. An hour total since I turned the temperature down 1 degree, and the compressor was off when I turned it down. So I don't know. But here's what, and I keep forgetting, here's what the technician did. Right now, when he calculated the temperature rise, or the delta T, I think it's called, one of them. My head's a little bit fuzzy from last night, but that's another story. The difference between the temperature coming out of the furnace and the air going into it is close to 20 degrees now. It was approximately 8 to 12 degrees before. And what he did down here, the blower was originally set for high speed on air conditioning for cool. And he adjusted it down to medium-low speed now, which to me kind of sounds like a band-aid to cover up the fact. I mean, it's condensing a little bit now. I mean, it didn't do that before, but I think it's low on gas. And by slowing the blower down, he said there were too many CFMs blowing through the coils here, that the air conditioning was rendered ineffective. So the blower's been slowed down, and you know, it's kind of cooling, but who knows. That's kind of why I'm asking you guys a question here. And as I said, the furnace had no problem. I put the furnace in, my dad did the tin work, made the tin here last October. I did the gas lines, all that stuff on it. It worked fine. And I checked the temperature rise according to the charts, and you know, it was fine for heat. So that's pretty much it. I may have to break this down into a couple parts. So I'll put up part 1 and 2, and I appreciate you guys watching it. And any advice, any help, you know, if not for me to learn, you know, because this stuff fascinates me. But have a good one, and thank you.